Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. It is the final Thursday in the month of June, so the last Jank Pack Thursday for the first half of the year 2025. Last week was the pack of 80s and 90s sitcoms. That's what it was. The laughs cards that came from budget rips. This week, we will see. But all I know is that the Wheel of Gum will be coming back out after this as well. So huzzahs are in order. But now we shuffle. We're going to spin, and we have our history fact of the day. And this time it is a noteworthy birthday. So on this day in the year, it's June 26th. The year is 1911. Babe Didrikson Zaharias is born in Port Arthur, Texas, an absolute legend and pioneer in women's sports. She won 10 LPGA championships, a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame, and in the 1932 Olympics in Los Angeles, took gold in the 80-meter hurdles, the javelin, and took the silver medal in the high jump. And unfortunately passed away in 1956 at the age of 45, but a true legend and pioneer for women's sports. Coming up, we have a pack of Harley Davidson cards. I've had these for a while. I cannot wait to open these. What I can wait for, however, is what's coming next. So stay tuned. Yay! The Wheel o' Gum has returned, but there's only 4 left. Aha! May have to break into those horrifyingly spicy jelly beans that the Rip fam sent very soon. We're going to shuffle. We're going to spin. There's no good choices, so let's just see. Essentially, let's see what I get stuck with. The rotation of colors doesn't do anything to help calm the mood. Color therapy? Not right now, it ain't. And it looks like it is going to be more 1986 Topps Baseball. Darryl Miller, who I believe is, I cannot remember if he is older or younger. He is the third sibling of Reggie Miller and the basketball, Cheryl Miller, I believe her name is. But either way, this is going to be something else. So stay tuned. We'll see you at the table in a minute. Alrighty, over at the table we are. We are going hunting for the pack of Harley Davidson cards, which I'm looking forward to. Because my uncle, growing up, always had some sort of cool motorcycle. I know he had Harleys, he had, what was the other, couple old Indians, just beautiful old bikes. And, you know, Harley Davidson, it's just, oh, there it is. It's kind of ingrained with Americana. It's like, you know, you think of America, any sort of motoring, you tend to think of Harley Davidson, and rightfully so. They have been an iconic motorcycle brand in the United States and the world for a very long time. So what do we have here? 10 Premium Collector's Cards. This is Series 2. Let's see if we can determine anything. Collect a card. They do a lot of the automotive stuff. Officially licensed. Randomly inserted coupon card to be redeemed for a metallized gold card containing 1 gram of 999.9 pure 24 karat gold. Only 1,000 cards produced. You know, that would be phenomenal. Especially with the fact that that thing's coming into play today. Randomly... Oh, okay, let's end the brickage. I do not see a year, but randomly chosen vehicles from 1903 to 1992, so where you get the possibility of seeing some old stuff. Exciting color and black and white photos, UV-coated 4-color process plus metallic inks. Stats include list price, power plant features, production numbers, and biographical copy. Also includes several subsets. Oh, man. Why have I never heard of this set? But we will go. We've got some Harley Davidson cards to be had. Some old bikes to look at. We've done old cars before, but have not yet done old motorcycles. So hopefully we get some old ones, and we do, starting right off the bat. We've got the 1917 8-valve racer. Amazing how far, you know, motorcycles have come. But interestingly, somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I do believe that the bicycle is the most efficient machine in existence right now. Harley Davidson introduced the 4-valve cylinder head in 1915. It is estimated that only a few dozen 8-valve racers were made. The special high-performance racing machines were priced at $1,500. They don't know how many they made. We got a V-twin engine, 60.34 centiliter. Is that centiliter or cubic inch? No, that'd probably be cubic inch. 4-valve heads, 1,500. That is the left side engine, and that is... Can you imagine what a fervor that would have caused that thing zipping by you in 1917? What in the world? Okay. So we get the 1928 JDH 74 with wicker chair. Okay, I'll bite. A spacer plate between the engine cylinder and crankcase helped to prolong engine life when hauling the weight of a sidecar. The chair set a standard for luxury with its unique material. 22,350 of these things were made. 74 cubic inch V-twin. Features unique sidecar, unknown price. Wicker? That's legitimately wicker. All right, I mean, I was always fascinated by the idea of cars with the rumble seat. I never knew, bikes had a wicker sidecar. That one's new to me. Here we go, more updated sidecar, 5 years later. The 1933 VLD 74 Special Sport. That is a nice-looking machine. Styling went through a transition in 1933 when splashy color options and graphics replaced 30 years of drab colors. Okay, there we go. Art Deco graphics and 3-tone paint schemes became a standard that set a precedent for the future. Love Art Deco when it's done properly. They made 3,703 of these things, 74 cubic inch engine, Art Deco graphics, list price $325. I think even in 1933 that was probably a little cheap. Fascinating. And it's weird. We kind of have like a timeline progression. The 1941 U-74. We got the pipes. We got like the actual saddlebag looking. The U model of Harley's Flathead 74 was the medium compression version. It was the standard utility vehicle for police departments and commercial users. The UL model featured a high compression engine and more sporting performance. 18,428 of them were made. 74 cubic inch engine. Features commercial use. Okay, so maybe that was the first one that was commercial and private. And an unknown list price. That is a cool looking thing, and I do like the fact that now there's different colors going on because I didn't notice that, but they were all kind of boring in the first two. There we go. The 1951 Hydra Glide. Now we're getting into more of what you think of when you think of Harley Davidson. More powerful than the 61, the 74 cubic inch engine would cause the 61 to be discontinued in 1952. With its fat tires, fully balanced fenders, and fork tube covers, the Hydra Glide established a new look for American motorcycles. Pretty much as I called it on the front. Like now, this is like when you think of Harley, especially, that's the kind of thing you're thinking of. 14,580 of them were made. We had the 74 cubic inch overhead valve V-twin, classic American styling, absolutely. And list price, they do not know. But I guarantee you the resale price of that, much. Just much. The 1962 Sprint H. That's a neat looking little thing. The original Sprint was introduced in 1961. The 1962 version featured sleek new styling in a dual-purpose motorcycle. It could be ridden on or off-road. With its sporting style, the H became very popular. No idea of how many. 15 cubic inch engine, dual-purpose, I guess, $710. Retail price in 1961. This is a lot of fun. There we go. The Chip Special. 1977 Police Special. Please mention chips. The West Palm Beach Police Department was one of thousands of law enforcement agencies that used Harley-Davidson motorcycles over the years. The big electric glide became synonymous with community traffic enforcement. 8,691 of them were made. Features a lot of police duty. List price per contract. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense if you're putting out a lot of them. Oh, we got an actual racer, Roger Riemann. Roger Riemann a 3-time winner of the Daytona 200-mile road race, won the AMA National Championship in 1964. He also set a land speed record of 154 miles an hour in 1964. I guess Ryman still enjoys competing in road races. From Kewanee, Illinois, birth date September 11th, 1938. Occupation Harley dealer. Harley 61 and 65 KRTT road racers. I wonder if he's still with us. That is potential TTM fuel, because land speed records, that's a cool thing. What do we got here? The Traveling Museum. Interesting. The Harley-Davidson Traveling Museum, which displays 90 years of memorabilia and 7 classic motorcycles from 1905 to 1977, tours the country visiting motorcycle rallies, open houses, and fundraising events. They made one. It is a Peterbilt tractor. It is the museum, valued at around $500,000. I wonder if this thing is still around. I have never heard of it. And we have the final card. What is this? Enthusiast. Oh, this is interesting. It's kind of like, the 1986 Enthusiast. So it's a magazine. A card of a magazine cover, I believe. Oh, here we go. In its 70th anniversary year, the Enthusiast magazine won an award for graphic design and typography. A story about women's riders receives special mention. The Enthusiast is the oldest continuously published motorcycle magazine in the U.S. It was published monthly for about 50 years. Currently, it is published on a quarterly basis. That makes me happy. The published all in a row. Enthusiast front cover. That is really interesting. So I'm going to guess that is one of the subsets that they were talking about. That was really cool. I love sets like this. I really do. Old machinery, old cars, old bikes, old tractors, which we've seen here as well. If I can get one on like old planes, old boats, that would be even more. It would be even more awesome. But something less awesome. It is time to decant the horror. What was it? I wrote it down here. Oh, the Daryl Miller 1986 Topps. And now I did check. Here he is. Hi, Daryl. He is the younger brother Daryl Miller is the older brother of Reggie Miller, and it was Cheryl Miller. There was also 2 other siblings, but those were the 3 that made it into the professional sporting ranks. Oh, it's loose. Beautiful. Looks harmless, doesn't it? We're going to let that sit for a few moments because it is now time for Community Shoutout, and this one, it is coming off of an achievement that was just got. So, huge shout out and congratulations to Julie Farnham for hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. And now we are going to be on the quest to push her for watch hours for that 3K and ultimately 4K, because if anybody in YouTube deserves it, it is that lady right there. Julie Farnham is amazing. Heart of Gold, Hands of Fire, and the Krakens of Land. Just link to her down below. Make sure to sub her up. If you haven't watched any of her videos, please do so. She is awesome, and we're going to push her for those watch hours. And now, I'm going to delay this even more. You know what? There we go. I'm going to have to burn that stand after that. We're going Goldblum hunting. This will make me happy if we pull a Goldblum. It'll make this worth it. What's that, universe? You don't care. That's what I thought. Well, we're going back to the Magic the Gathering. We're going the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. We're going Goldblum hunting, and we're going dinosaur hunting. We got us a full art, and I am struggling with this pack. We'll start with the full art because I absolutely love them. Which way is it going? Oh, that is... I think it can go either way. That is beautiful. What is this? Echoing Deeps by Monica Robles Corzo, a.k.a. Monarabot. Hope I pronounced that right, but I'm not sure. That is stunning regardless. You go there. We have got a map token. Love the art. And the art is just so cool in this set. Ooh, let's go! Foil showcase of Akawali, the Seething Tower, a legendary 3/3 fungus. And it is a foil showcase that is worthy of some stand action. All right, we've got a treasure map Here's our rare. Okay, so the treasure map. So if you pay 1, you scry, which means you look at the top card. You either leave it on the top of your library or put it on the bottom. Then when it has 3 on it, you transform it into this land, create 3 treasure tokens. With this, if you sacrifice a treasure, you draw a card. Very, very handy. Very, very handy indeed. Oh, let's go! Another showcase of Zayoa Lava Tongue, a 2/2 Goblin Warlock. The showcase stuff will get some stand time. All right, moving on. Vanguard of the Rose, a Vampire Knight. We've got Bitter Triumph. That's going to be when I finish this gum. That actually works out perfectly. Come on, dinosaur, or some sort of Goldblum. Canonized in Blood. Vito's Inquisitor. Come on, we're getting a lot of vampires. Deathcat Marionette. I do like this guy. The little random 1/1 fungus with death touch. They are fun. Fun to look at. Brood Rage Mycoid? A 4/3 fungus. I don't know what that is, if that's actually a fungus. Echo of Dusk. A 2/2 vampire spirit. Screaming Phantom. And the final card is, actually another foil. We did not get any of the crossovers. No dinosaurs even. Just a lot of vampires. But we've got Promising Vein, a cave land. You can sacrifice it for a basic land card if you want. And that is a beautiful card. The foil, the land, it's all beautiful. Yep. Let's put that down and not pop the phone out. 1986. It's 39 years. 2 weeks ago. Same thing. 39 years old. I think somebody brought it up. Just wait, hold on. That's high quality. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ow. Man, with these... Oh, that's disconcerting. Normally, they start off immediately. This started off actually sweet. I'm afraid. Should I be? Yep. Yes, I should be. I don't understand the physics or necromancy behind what I have just put in my mouth. It was so sweet. Like actual fresh gum confection sweet. And then it wasn't. And that crunch, it was so tough to get through. You heard it hit the table. That crunch, and then nothing, and then mush. Crunch and mush. Patent pending. Oh, I'm really sad. Really sad now. I don't like it. Flip. Well, that was certainly a few things that happened right there. You're welcome, Barry. Oh. At least the taste is fading. It's just I can still hear that sound in my mind ear. And it's not good. It's not good at all. But that is going to do it for Jank Pack Thursday. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. Huge shout out to Julie Farnham. Link to her down below. Let's push her for some watch hours and extra subs because we all know how that YouTube employee algorithm works and likes to remove subs from people that they have absolutely earned. So anyway, link to her down below. The Harley cards were awesome. The gum was terrible. And we didn't get the Goldblum. It was an odd Thursday. An odd Thursday indeed. Thank you for coming by, everyone. We'll see you next time.